Welcome back, fellow knowledge seekers. Today, we're going to explore a dark but fascinating topic: wars throughout history. We've curated 20 incredible facts that will leave you with a newfound appreciation for the complexities of human conflict. Get ready to have your mind expanded as we dive into these surprising tidbits of historical knowledge. 1. Did you know that the deadliest war in history was World War II, with an estimated 70 million casualties? It was fought from 1939 to 1945 and involved nearly every country in the world. 2. Contrary to popular belief, the Trojan horse was not a real horse. It was a wooden structure used by the Greeks to infiltrate the city of Troy and win the Trojan War. 3. Speaking of ancient wars, the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BCE was one of the most famous battles in history. It was fought between the Greeks and the Persians, and it inspired the movie 300. 4. Here's a mind-blowing fact about the American Civil War: more soldiers died from disease than from battle wounds. Poor sanitation and medical practices led to widespread illness and death among troops. 5. Did you know that during World War I, pigeons were used to deliver messages between troops? They were trained to fly long distances and were much more reliable than other forms of communication. 6. Here's a surprising fact about the Vietnam War: the United States dropped more bombs on Vietnam than on all of Europe during World War II. It's estimated that over 7 million tons of bombs were dropped on Vietnam. 7. During the Cold War, both the United States and the Soviet Union developed plans for nuclear war that were absolutely terrifying. The United States' plan was called Operation Dropkick, while the Soviet Union's plan was called Dead Hand. 8. Here's a mind-blowing fact about the Gulf War: the United States military used over 320,000 pounds of depleted uranium in their weapons, which has led to serious health problems for many veterans. 9. Speaking of weapons, did you know that flamethrowers were used in both World War I and World War II? They were particularly effective in trench warfare, where they could clear out entire sections of enemy troops. 10. Here's a surprising fact about the Korean War: it technically never ended. The war ended with a ceasefire in 1953, but no peace treaty was ever signed. 11. During World War II, the United States government interned over 100,000 Japanese Americans in concentration camps. Many of these people were American citizens who had done nothing wrong. 12. Here's a mind-blowing fact about the siege of Leningrad during World War II. The siege lasted for over 2 years and resulted in the deaths of over 1 million civilians due to starvation and disease. 13. Did you know that during the Battle of Waterloo, Napoleon suffered from painful hemorrhoids? This may have contributed to his poor decision-making during the battle. 14. Here's a surprising fact about the Falklands War: the war was fought between Argentina and the United Kingdom over control of the Falkland Islands, which are located off the coast of South America. 15. During World War II, the United States government created propaganda posters that encouraged women to join the workforce while men were away at war. These posters featured slogans like "We can do it" and "Rosie the Riveter." 16. Here's a mind-blowing fact about the Battle of Stalingrad during World War II. The battle lasted for over 5 months and resulted in over 2 million casualties. It was one of the bloodiest battles in history. 17. Did you know that during World War II, the United States government created a fake army made up entirely of inflatable tanks and trucks? The goal was to trick German spies into thinking that there were more troops in certain areas than there actually were. 18. Here's a surprising fact about the Korean War: the United States dropped more bombs on North Korea than on all of Germany during World War II. It's estimated that over 635,000 tons of bombs were dropped on North Korea. 19. During World War II, the United States government created a secret program called Project Pigeon that trained pigeons to guide missiles to their targets. The program was ultimately unsuccessful. 20. Here's a mind-blowing fact about the Battle of Gettysburg during the American Civil War. The battle lasted for 3 days and resulted in over 51,000 casualties. It was one of the bloodiest battles in American history. There you have it, folks, 20 mind-blowing facts about wars throughout history. We hope this video has expanded your knowledge and given you a deeper appreciation for the complexities of human conflict. Share this video with your friends and family to spread awareness and start a conversation about these important topics.